Hey guys, it's Kayla. Welcome back to my channel. Here we talk about all things Disney as well as how to plan your Walt Disney World vacation. So if you are interested in that, please consider subscribing and stay tuned. Alrighty guys, so as you can see, we got a DIY video for you today. So the other day I was watching a video from Allison WDW Girl, which if you don't follow her, you should follow her because she's really cute and fun. But she was at the Dollar Tree and shopping for some stuff for Flower and Garden. And she got these little wire, like floral wire things that you could get in different colors, and I thought, wow, that's a really cute idea for some ears. So I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna make some Flower and Garden Festival themed ears. Alright, so first of all, things that you will need, like I said, the wire, I got this at Dollar Tree. I have, for the ones I'm making, they're kind of Rapunzel slash Flower and Garden-esque because I really like Rapunzel. So I got yellow, green, and purple. I think they also have red there. You may have different things at your Dollar Tree, but that's okay. They also have a bunch of flowers there in all kinds of different colors and styles. So I just got a whole bunch of pink and purple. These flowers are from a pair of past ears that I didn't like, so I took the flowers from them to give a little bit more like yellows and pinks and things like that. And then other than that, you will need, of course, a headband. I got these at Walmart. They have like packs of them that you can get, so I'm just using like a white ivory-ish colored one. You will need some felt. I actually will probably use this tan, so that matches fairly closely. This is so that when you attach the wire to your headband, it's not going to stab you in the head, because that's important. Along with that, you'll need some wire cutters to cut that wire, and some pliers of some sort. This is going to help for when we manipulate the wires later. And then finally, you'll need your hot glue gun as well as some extra glue sticks. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so to get started, we are going to need to cut all of the flowers off the stem so that we just have some nice loose flowers. You're going to want to make sure that you leave a little bit of the stem on there. There you go. You're going to want to leave a little bit of the stem on there just so that you'll be able to have something to actually attach it to your headband. So I'm just going to take my wire cutters and very carefully cut these off. If you're a child, make sure you have parent supervision. Alright, and done. Now I have all of these flowers to play with. Now, no, I am not using all of these flowers on this headband. If you've seen my DIY videos in the past, I like to have extras. So, lots of options here. So now what we're going to do, now that we've done that, we're gonna set all of these aside for now. And we are going to get our wire, and we're going to actually make the ears. So first we need to open them all up. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kind of just unravel this wire a little bit. And what we need to do, so this is gonna make the two ears. So here's kind of an example that I did. I don't know how well you can see that right now, but basically we're going to twist the wire together. This was just kind of my test piece to see how that works, but that's basically what we're going to be doing. So I'm gonna kind of guesstimate how much one ear would need, and since I already made this, I'm just gonna kind of And I kind of always like to make these a little bit more than what I think I will need. And again, you're gonna cut 2 because you got 2 ears, so you're gonna cut 2 for each of the wires. I'm using 3. You do not have to use 3. You can use 2. You can use 2 of the same color. You can use different colors. You can use more colors if you want. This is just how I am making mine. Okay, so I'm using pink and purple wire for my ear. So you're going to basically just take the 2 pieces to the 2 ends and you're gonna clamp them in your pliers, and that's gonna how you're going to hold them while you do the twisting. So you're gonna want to kind of make sure that they're separated as you're doing this. This is gonna help give you a really nice even twist. Now I'll show you with my second one. I'm gonna do it again a little bit closer so that you can actually see what I'm doing. Now that I've practiced, this one should turn out a little bit better. But like I said, you wanna try and kind of keep these wires somewhat separated as you go. This is gonna just kind of help it twist a little bit even, a little more even. So here's this side. Okay, so now this is pretty much what that should look like all said and done. I'll kind of flatten it out a little bit and we will make our second one. Beautiful. Now we have our second little twist piece. So here are my 3. You can tell which one was my first one. So sometimes you just kind of have to practice to figure out what method works best for you. So these are the 2 that I'm actually going to use for my ears. That beautiful little twisty twist. Cool. Okay, so now what we actually need to do is make them this circle actual ear shape to get ready to actually attach to your headband. So what you're going to need is, I actually use a candle. I'll show you what I use, but you want something that's circular, that's around the same size of a normal pair of ears. So if you have a pair of ears already that are like from the Disney parks or an Etsy shop or something that you already have, use that kind of as a template for how big of a circle you need, and then find either, yeah, like a candle or some sort of circular thing that we're going to use as our template. So let me go grab mine. So where it works best for me is actually this candle from Magic Candle Company. So if you haven't heard of them, they're fun. They actually make candles scented to different things from the Disney parks. So this one is Walt's Office, but that's a side note. This is just what I'm going to use to actually for my ear. So you're gonna take your band and you're basically just going to really press it all the way around your candle. Sometimes you get these little kind of divots in there. It's okay to kind of stop and try and straighten those out just free-handed a little bit. Cool. So now you should have a pretty good circle. I'm gonna do the same thing with my other one. Voila, there we go. We have our 2 little ears. Now they are not gonna stick on our headband like this. So what I need to do, I kind of showed you with this one, you have to kind of bend them out. So again, since I made this one, I'm gonna use this as my template. You can use an old pair of ears but I'm just gonna kind of line it up on there and see where that bend out point is. Now you want to be careful not to bend the rest of the ear. So they should look something like this. This is actually a little shorter than what I usually prefer for my ears, but that's okay. So you see I have these jagged little ends. I'm actually gonna clip some of that off so that it will lay on my headband a little better. So I'm just gonna take that and sweet. So now you have these two ears ready to go on your headband. So we are going to actually attach these to our headband now. This is where having a pair of Parks ears will actually come in handy so that you can line everything up. So I'm going to put my headband on top of my other one just so I can kind of line everything up and get a guess of where that is supposed to attach to. And you can mark this with a little Sharpie, or you can just eyeball it. I'm just gonna eyeball it. So all I have to do is just hot glue this on to the top. And sorry, you're not gonna be able to see me do this because I need to look at it. And before I get too crazy, I'm just gonna line it up one more time to make sure I got it in the spot that I wanted it. Cool. So that is one side. Now I want to make sure that this is really secure, so I'm actually going to put some glue on top of the wire as well. There's that so you can see. So I'm actually going to put some glue on top of the wire as well, just to kind of lock it in place. Now for the other side, we're going to do the exact same process. So line everything up where it will go. I'm getting glue all over my fingers. Make sure your hot glue is totally dry. So line it all up, see where that first piece needs to go. So mine needs to go about there. So now you have your little ears on your headband. Now, next step, we need to cover some of these wires. Basically, it'll help better attach it, and it's gonna help when you glue your flowers on. So to do that, we're actually going to use our felt. Okay, so you're gonna take your felt and you are going to cut just a few pieces to basically cover. So you can kind of eyeball it and just measure it out, but basically you're just gonna cut out some little rectangles. I'll go ahead and do the middle piece first. So I'm just gonna lay it right over top. There's not really a need to glue it on top. You can if you want to. I might actually do it just right on the edges. We're gonna go underneath and you're gonna fold it on through and you're gonna basically just glue it like that. So I'm gonna do one side at a time. Cool, so that's pretty much what that should look like. There's the inside of it. Pretty easy, just nice and folded over. Now you're gonna do this exact same step on either side. Perfect. So now all three sides should be covered on your headband. And that will also help keep your ears nice and secure. Okay, time for our final step. We just need to put the flowers on. So pretty easy. You're just gonna basically hot glue them on there however you want them to. So I'm gonna play with mine a little bit. So I've kind of lined up my flowers pretty much how I want them on my headband. So I didn't think you needed to watch me doing that. So I just went ahead and did it. But this is pretty much kind of what it's gonna look like when it's done. So what you're going to do next is actually hot glue the flowers on to your headband. And basically all you're gonna do is you're just gonna put glue kind of on the little stem, and then you're just gonna attach it to your headband. Pretty self-explanatory, but I'll let you watch me do that. Now, a really important step, you can see that I have the glue underneath, but I'm gonna put glue on top too. Again, this is just gonna lock all of your pieces in place. So it don't look real cute on that side yet, but that's okay. That's what it's gonna look like at first, and we're gonna do the same thing on the back. But here is what the front looks like so far. I still need to add these little guys in, but I'm gonna wait, and I'm gonna do these at the end. I'm gonna wait until I get all my flowers filled in so I can pop those puppies on. There are my ears almost done. I might like this side better. This might be the front of them. So what I'm gonna do now is just finish it off. I'm just gonna stick a few of these little baby flowers just kind of right in there, and then these will be done. Okay, ta-da, all done. There they are. How about we try them on? Let's see how they look. All right, ta-da, here they are. What do you guys think? Here, I'll let you see them close up. These are really pretty. I really like how these turned out. These are way better than the ears that I made before. But anyways, basically, these are made almost totally from supplies from the dollar store. Like Dollar Tree is literally where I got pretty much all of these, except for the few extra flowers that I already had before. But the wire's from Dollar Tree. Most of the flowers are from Dollar Tree. I didn't look, but I'm sure you could probably get headbands at Dollar Tree. But yeah, these are just very fun, and I'm excited to wear them for Flower and Garden Festival in just a couple weeks. And let me know, do you like to wear floral ears in the park too, or do you like to wear some different kinds of ears? Let me know down in the comments below. If you enjoyed this DIY and you want me to do more, give me a thumbs up. And if you like me and you want to see more content like this, do consider subscribing. And if you do hit that subscribe button, make sure you also hit the little bell notification next to the subscribe button. That way you're notified whenever I do upload new videos. But other than that, done. Pretty much it. Alrighty guys, we will see you next time. Alrighty, bye.